Yo, what's going on, guys? It's Houston Sports Talk back into the video day. And today we're going to be talking about the Philadelphia 76ers potentially signing Sam Dekker. Sam Dekker, who was a first-round pick who really didn't work out in the NBA, who played with the Houston Rockets, is now potentially going to sign with the 76ers. The 76ers worked out a bunch of first-round picks who have not been successful. Sam Dekker, Stanley Johnson, a couple other players are worked out with them as well. Sam Dekker is one of these guys out of, all these guys that they've worked out. Sam Dekker was a project that Daryl Morey had in Houston that did not work out. As a Rockets fan, I'm going to speak as a Rockets fan. Daryl Morey drafted Sam Dekker in the 2015 NBA draft and 18th overall, and I know it's not like a lottery pick, it's not a top 10 or top 5 pick, but for what Sam Dekker's done in his career, that's a huge bust, even at the 18th overall pick. And this was a project that didn't work out for Daryl Morey. And if you look at Daryl Morey's career, and I'm not trying to diss on Daryl Morey, his drafting career has never really worked out, at least with the Rockets. I'm going to go over, actually, Daryl Morey has found some hidden gems in the second round. If you look at the Rockets drafts from 2015 through 2018, Daryl Morey was really good at drafting the second round. But Daryl Morey with the Rockets, and I don't know about with the 76ers. I don't think he's had a lot of chances to draft with the 76ers in the first round. But Daryl Morey has drafted a lot of busts in the first round, including Sam Dekker. But he's drafted a lot of great players in the second round. I'm going to go over what he's done in the second round and what he's done in the first round. Well, this is just Sam. He drafted Sam Dekker in 2015, which was a huge bust, and I'll go over what he's done in his career. But he's had several other first-round busts with the Rockets, and I believe the 76ers as well. But in the second round is where he's really found talent. 2015, he drafted Montrezl Harrell with the 32nd overall pick. I know Montrezl Harrell's kind of been gone from the league for the last couple years, just tore his ACL, so he's been gone for he didn't play this past season. But Montrezl Harrell won Sixth Man of the Year. We know how good he was with the Clippers and the Lakers. So for a second-round pick, his guy's been very successful for what he did with the Clippers and some of the other teams in his career. Then 2015, this is very impressive. He drafts not only Isaiah Hartenstein, pick 43, who is just about to be a very, very rich man in free agency. I don't know who's going to pay him. It's either going to be the Knicks, the Magic, or the Thunder. Those are the three teams that are interested. But Isaiah Hartenstein, for what he did in the postseason, the regular season with the Knicks, he's going to get a lot of money. People are talking about like $75, $80 million over 4 years. I even said, I even saw one rumor where the Knicks might give him a 4-year, $100 million deal. So Hartenstein's going to be very, very rich coming up. He probably has a lot of money already, but he's going to have a lot of money coming up. And this is a guy that Daryl Morey drafted in the 43rd overall pick. And then 2 picks later, Daryl Morey drafts a current Houston Rocket, Dillon Brooks. I know Dillon Brooks is very hated, but he's a great defender and a good three-point shooter and is a very big impact player. You saw how the Rockets did this past season, bringing him in from the Grizzlies. But for someone who was drafted 45th overall, which is midway through the second round, that's an amazing draft pick. And then the next year, another higher second-round pick, 2018, Daryl Morey drafts DeAnthony Melton, who's currently with the 76ers as well. Daryl Morey loves to bring in his former draft picks. DeAnthony Melton is someone who is currently with the 76ers. Daryl Morey drafted him 46th overall. And for someone who's been very successful with the Grizzlies and the Sixers in his career, has averaged double-digit points per game in his career for being a guy who was drafted more than halfway through the second round, 16 picks in the second round. He's been very successful in his career for a second-round pick. So Daryl Morey has drafted a lot of busts in the first round in his career as a GM with the Rockets and the 76ers, but he has done very excellent in the second round in his career. But Sam Dekker is one of his projects that really couldn't work out. But now the 76ers are, giving him a tryout. So he was drafted 2015 draft. His rookie season was 2015-16 season. He was very injured in his rookie season. He only played 3 games, only averaged 2 minutes per game, didn't even score at all in his rookie season. Sam Dekker did get a big role with the Rockets in the 2016-17 season. That was the first year I started watching basketball and Rockets basketball, and I really thought Sam Dekker had some potential to become a very solid player because he was, one thing he really showed was good three-point shooting. 2016-17 season, played 77 games, 2 starts, 18 minutes per game. His field goal percentage was 47%. His three-point percentage was over 32%, which, look, nowadays 32% is like average. It's below average. But I think 32% in the 2016-17 season is okay, and especially for a rookie. Sam Dekker, who didn't play at all in his real rookie season, this is basically a rookie who's shooting 32%, and this we're talking about 7 years ago. 32% would probably be like shooting 35 or 30. I would say shooting 32% in the 2016-17 season is probably like shooting 35 or 36. I think 36 would be a stretch, but it's probably like shooting 34 or 35% from 3 now in today's NBA. So, and then for rookies, even better. So 3-point shooting wasn't bad. He averaged 7 points per game for the Rockets, 4 rebounds per game, 1 assist per game, half a steal per game, and then a half a block per game. For a rookie, those numbers aren't bad, especially for a rookie who's been very injured and isn't playing a lot. Then the Rockets decided to trade him alongside Lou Williams, Montrezl Harrell, Patrick Beverley for Chris Paul, which changed the organization a lot. So Sam Dekker goes to the Clippers, plays 73 games with 1 start, 12 minutes per game, and averages 4 points per game and 2 rebounds per game with the Clippers. Then the next season, he's with the Clippers and the Wizards in the 2018-19 season. He played 38 games with the Wizards, averaging 16 minutes per game with 6.1 points per game. In the 2018-19 season with the Cavs, he averaged 6.3 points per game in 9 games with 5 starts. Then 2019-20 season, in the 2020-21 season, he is no longer in the NBA. 2019-20 season, he's playing in Russia. 2020-21 season, he's playing in Turkey. Then the 2021-22 season, he gets an NBA contract with the Toronto Raptors, but he only plays 1 game. And in that 1 game, he only played 1 minute and literally did nothing. So, really the NBA has not seen Sam Dekker since the 2018-19 season. Obviously, he did get a chance with the Raptors in the 2021-22 season, but didn't do anything at all. And then 2019-20 season, 2020-21 season, he got chances with Russia and Turkey, did solid. But now he's getting another chance. So, we'll see. We'll see what the 76ers do. I mean, it wouldn't be bad to sign him and give him a shot in training camp. I'm sure Daryl Morey would love to bring him in and hope he'd be successful. And then, if he does become successful, then you look at it this way, hey, I didn't draft a full bust, but look, I think he could come into honestly, in my opinion, I think he could come into this Sixers team, average 10 points per game, and I think this is a draft pick that is still going to be odd as a bust for Daryl Morey for drafting him not even in the top 20 at pick 18. Let me know your thoughts on the potential signing for the 76ers in the comment section, and peace out.